Donald Trump has ordered his special forces chiefs to draw up plans to invade Greenland, reports say. Feeling emboldened by the stunning capture of Venezuelan tyrant Nicolas Maduro, Trump's team are increasingly worried that Russia or China may seize the strategically critical island before they do, according to White House sources. Policy hawks in Washington, led by political advisor Stephen Miller, are egging Trump on to annex the isle before it's too late, the Mail on Sunday reports. Their insistence comes despite warnings from European officials that NATO would implode if an attack on the Danish territory were to take place. Trump has now asked the Joint Special Operations Command to draft up plans for an invasion, insiders claim. But the Joint Chiefs of Staff on the ground are understood to be resisting plans, highlighting that such an invasion would be illegal and unpopular with Congress. One source said Special Forces heads were trying to distract Trump with less controversial measures, such as intercepting Russian-linked shadow fleet ships or launching strikes on Iran. Trump's rhetoric on invading Greenland may also be a tactic to distract American voters from the US economy before midterm elections arrive, UK diplomats say. Some European officials also suspect invading the island may be a ploy by Trump's MAGA faction to quit NATO, as it would be easier to destroy it rather than getting permission from Congress to quit the pact. Washington officials have wargamed what they call an escalatory scenario, a situation where Trump uses military action or political coercion to break Greenland away from Denmark. The worst-case scenario in these exercises led to the destruction of NATO from the inside, a source claimed. Under the compromise scenario, played out by Washington officials, Denmark would agree to hand over full military access to Trump and deny Russia and China any presence. The US already has free access to the island, but this outcome would put the practice into law. Trump has repeatedly claimed over the last week that the US needs the Danish island from the standpoint of national security. His threats come despite warnings from Danish Prime Minister Mette Frederiksen that any US military move on Greenland would signify the end of the NATO alliance. And it comes as the White House remains buoyed by Venezuelan dictator Maduro's capture, which Trump hailed as one of the most stunning, effective and powerful displays of American military might and competence in American history.